Comedy combo here at Laugh House. This is one of my favorite formats of shows to do, a combination of stand-up and improv comedy, bringing you the best from Taipei and Taichung together for one night. And we're going to turn the lights on. That's how fucking excited we are. We're thrilled. And, oh, surprise, now lights are on the back. Hey, we don't know what's going to happen. Improv, roll with it, roll with it. Yes, and. Yes, and. My name is Sam Yarbs. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very, very excited for tonight's show. To explain a little bit, if this is your first time at the Comedy Combo Show, I want to let you guys know what's going to be happening tonight. Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to warm up with a few improv games featuring Skits and Giggles, Taichung's premier improv troupe. Yeah, Skits and Giggles, I'm here. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Afterwards, we're going to go into our first block of stand-up comedy. We've got two comics coming at you with 7-minute real tight sets. And afterwards, Skits and Giggles is going to do a longer improv set based off of their stand-up comedy. So we're going to be combining the jokes from the stand-up into their improv comedy that's going to be coming on. Then we're going to have another comic come up, do some more jokes, and a final block of improv. So we're back and forth all night between the two formats. It's super, super fun. I hope you guys are engaged and have a great time with it. I love doing this kind of show. It's always been a blast. Thank you guys again so much for being here. And without further ado, as you can tell from my voice, I don't need to be talking anymore. Just wait till I do half an hour of stand-up later. That's good. That's good. I'm just kidding. I always do at least an hour. I would like to introduce our improv players. Going to warm you up with some fun games. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Skits and Giggles. Skits and Giggles!
Thank you, Sam.
There it is. Thanks, Sam. Okay, so real fast, I'm Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. I'm Josh.
I'm Brandy. Jacqueline?
Ian. The other Taylor.
And our first game for you guys tonight is something called, what do we call it?
Story, Live.
Story, Live. The Laugh House remix.
Yes. So in this game, we will be telling a story together. You'll get it. You'll see. So to start off with, oh, hi. Could we have a suggestion of, let's say, a story about an animal that's never been told? For instance, the dog who saved all the babies.
The cannibal aardvark.
The
Cannibal Aardvark. Nobody knew that aardvark was actually an African animal. Everybody thought it was a mythological creature like the unicorn, but there was a real aardvark, and it ate ants, and it was running across the desert looking for an anthill, and then it saw an anthill, and it ran.
The ants were ready for the aardvark. They'd been plagued by this aardvark for too long. They rallied together. Brought the ants from across the hill. They laid a trap for the aardvark.
The ants from across the hill carried another aardvark. A bigger aardvark. A harsher aardvark. The first aardvark did not know that this was coming at all.
And the aardvark was just walking through the ant hill. And all of a sudden, all the ants threw their sugars at the aardvark. And the aardvark just turned and pretended to be dead.
As the aardvark lied there, pretending to be dead, the ants, with their angrier, meaner, bigger aardvark, climbed into that aardvark's brain and assumed command. The ants...
And they called it the War of the Aardvarks. It was bigger, badder aardvark against the smaller, weaker aardvark. And it was a metaphor for life.
With life there is love, and war continued until there was a beautiful aardvark on the horizon. The aardvark finally regained control. The ants left his brain. His heart took over. He galloped.
But despite this, his taste for aardvark flesh had not dwindled. Now that the ants were gone, he must find another aardvark. He scoured the lands, roaming through the savannah, until he found another clan.
He went up. He sniffed it a little bit, the aardvark that he wanted to eat. He licked it a little bit. He took a nibble off of its paw.
The other aardvark did not know it was about to be eaten and was pretty turned on by all of this. He started licking back, nibbling back, and was like, hey, what's going on? Our cannibal aardvark, of course, perceived this as a threat. Things started to get weird. The one aardvark, thinking that it was playing, continued to lick and nibble in a playful way, whereas our cannibal aardvark was going for it, with its long snout and tongue trying to kill this innocent aardvark, getting all up in it.
Chomp! Chomp! Double chomp!
Gulp.
Tastes like chicken.
And the end.
Yeah, thank you.
Our next game is called ABC. It's just ABC. Okay, the ABC game. This game will be featuring Brandy and Taylor. Woo! Oh, the basic premise of the game is that they will have to run through the entire alphabet, starting each next line in a scene with the next word in the alphabet. So, like, be my friend. Can I do that? Along those lines. So, I'll let you guys ask for your own suggestions.
Okay, can I get a non-geographical location that would fit on this stage?
A bus.
A bus. Okay. And what letter should we start with?
L.
L.
Okay. Larry, your stop's coming up.
Mrs. Kim, I don't want to go home. It's dark and scary there.
No one likes it when I bring the children back to my house.
Oh, is that really impossible? Can I go back to your place?
Pretty much frowned upon in this district.
Queen Latifah says it's okay.
Really? Last week you said Jay-Z said it was okay.
Surely one of them you like.
Truly, I like opera.
Listen, I can't get anywhere. I don't want to go home. I have to do homework when I go home.
Very concerned about your home life.
Why are you worried about my home life? My home life is perfect. I just don't like doing homework. My mommy makes me do too much homework.
Xylophone practices at 7.
Yeah, I know. I guess I can stop doing my homework for a little bit, but I tripped and fell on the xylophone, and it's really embarrassing.
0 people care.
Are you sure? I mean, everybody laughed at me.
But, you know, your parents probably want to see you.
Children might want to see me too. That's a good idea. I should practice harder.
Yeah, don't stay on the bus.
Everyone will come out and see the xylophone player.
Freak.
Gosh, you're not very helpful, Mrs. Kim. I think I'm just going to go home now.
Help isn't what they pay me to do anyway.
I don't know what to say to that.
Just get off the bus.
Okay.
Our next game is kind of like, it's something with layers. One player will start out doing God knows what, and at various points we will say freeze, jump in, change what's going on, and we'll add more and more players until there's way too many of us, and then we will leave one by one until you're back with your original story. I call this game Frozen Onion. Josh called it Funyun.
Yes.
Either way. And for that pun, I think Josh can be our first.
Thank you. Can I get like a really, something very active to do?
Play tennis.
Play tennis and sex, okay.
Ah! The fishing rod.
Okay, then I'll sing for them. Let it go, let it go. Well, they recognize it's a show tune
Oh my gosh,
from first.
there's fish actually coming.
Oh, they're coming! Oh,
Keep
let
singing,
it go.
keep
The cold never bothered me anyway. I don't know all the lyrics.
Just hum.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go!
Oh,
It's okay. Wow,
Freeze.
it's a little mermaid.
You push him over the edge on 2, 1.
Wait, hold on. I've been told cow tipping is quite dangerous. We really want to be doing this right now.
We've been drinking all night. It's time you finally become a man, Jimmy. This is the only way to do it.
But honestly, can't I just like get into a bar fight or something?
Yes, I push this cow on you.
All right, at this Western bar, it's only one person at a time on the bull. One.
I was here first.
Well, you know I'm the older brother, so get the hell out of my way.
You're always pulling that card.
Stay up there. You'll never get away with the money. We're coming for you.
Please stop right there.
You know, I told you bringing the guy with the wheelchair to a bank robbery was a bad idea.
That's it. That's it. Get on your knees. Get on the ground. Put your hands on your head.
Do what he said. Get on the ground.
Freeze. Okay, now let's on 3. Let's cut this big tree together. Okay? All right.
1,
2, 3.
Thank you, I'm free
Okay.
with this poison ivy that has kept me prisoner. But finally, I can now just be a tree.
You didn't tell me this was a talking tree.
Yeah, I feel weird about this as a logger.
I mean, like, this is actually what we are supposed to save. Right? Yeah. Like, it's a talking tree. This is going to be like a treasure.
I don't know about any of that. I'm not feeling good about.
I can also sing and do Disney dances.
Please don't let him do that.
Let's just kill
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy, leave me behind!
Good God, he's
Get out of here!
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
I love you!
He took my gun.
Oh, my God.
Send money to my mom and dad.
I'm going to get my extra gun.
You're going to jail for a long time,
Get some
Purple.
rope.
I love you, but I'm going to keep the money.
I told you, you suck at the bull.
All right,
My turn,
all right,
my turn.
All right, listen, it's a 5-minute maximum.
Get
on the
on.
bull. No more hour-long bull rides. They don't pay me enough for this job.
Yeah! I told you I'm always better than you, just because you're older than me.
Now operating on the slow button.
All right. You tried to tip this cow 3 times now, and you're just not strong enough.
I know.
You're not going to be able to be a man this year.
Moo.
You gotta wait 1 whole year?
Yep. You're going to have to go to school and do it all over again.
This is the 3rd time.
It's not that hard. All you got to do is push the cow over.
Moo.
Damn it. Alright, I give up.
I think it's time for you to play sex and tennis again.
I've never cheated! Take that, you sexist umpire!
And scene.
Let's just do a time check. Okay, I think our time is up, right? So we can invite Sam back to introduce the comic.
Keep it going for Skits.
Oh my! One more time for Skits and Giggles. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. fantastic job. You know, before the show, Josh invited me to come on stage and improvise. I didn't feel comfortable. Had I known that everyone got to climb on top of him, I would have been fucking all over that. Holy shit, that was like fun. Amazing job, amazing job. You guys are incredible. All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn over to the first stand-up block here for our performance. Please, all the way from Taipei, our first stand-up, please put your hands together for the very funny Mr. Carter A. Shan. Carter, ladies and gentlemen, Carter!
Thank you, Sam. Can everyone hear me all right? Is this too loud at all? That's my show. It's all right. I'm fine with this audio volume. Hey, guys. My name is Carter. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Melbourne, Australia.
Australia. Very cool. And your name, sir?
Scott.
Scott. Where are you from?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. What brought you all here tonight? Why not just meeting up in Australia?
That's a good point.
Is that not a plan? What's your name, sir?
Mike.
Mike. That was a very slow pronunciation, Mike.
Yeah, I'm a very slow person.
Where are you from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Very cool. And your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. And where are you from? I'm sorry. This question's getting pretty boring. I'm so sorry. We'll mix it up. Describe your management style. We'll do a different question. I'm sorry. Name a challenge or conflict you faced in the past, and how did you deal with it? Okay, we can do a totally different question. Poverty, politics, pollution, pandas, and child hunger. How do you rank those issues in terms of personal importance to you?
You tell us.
We can wait. No, it's totally fine. Yeah, I get to decide when it goes on. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love stand-up comedy. It's not like improv. You actually spend a lot of time writing jokes and perfecting them, and you go from show to show, and a lot of comics will write some really funny observational jokes. Personally, I never need to rely on funny jokes. My style's more, I perfect a joke, and I do it over and over and over until it just becomes like second nature. And I'll give you an example of a joke that has worked for the past month. And it just does amazing every time. All right, so. You got this, Carter. So, the other day, I was getting my motorcycle fixed, right? Relatable. And I was like, what's wrong with the motorcycle? And the Taiwanese guy, you know how they are, he was all like, it needs oil. But he said it in Chinese. So then I said, what do you mean? My friends tell me all the time, 加油. You see, stand-up is hard. Give me a second here. Okay, wait for the applause break. All right. Can do that. All right, it's off to a good start. I guess the real main things I've learned here in Taiwan are differences. And I don't mean to offend anyone, because you should never listen to comedy and walk away from it thinking that it's true. A lot of it is just jokes. No matter what I say, you should never make generalizations or stereotypes about a whole group of people, and especially not the Taiwanese, because, they have no sense of humor. But I think that with comedy, it's important to relate to the audience. You have to build up a connection with the audience. So I'll do some relatable jokes right now, and I'll show you how that's done. You pick a topic that we can all relate to. Watch this. So the other day I was on a date in an improv theater. And I told the date, did you know that improv was established in 1950 under Dave Sillis' guide, and it has since been performed in many, many different places, and a lot of it involves being unprepared on stage. So that's a relatable joke. But I didn't think everyone would follow that tonight, so I thought I'll do topical. Topical is when it takes place in the present. We can really all relate to that. So this is a topical joke. Wow, 2018, huh? It's a crazy year, crazy year. Crazy that 50 years ago, stand-up was established in Chicago in a small bar where people would perform on a stage. So that's an example of a topical joke. Those tend to go very well. But back to my main point about differences. Taiwan has a lot of differences, and I'm a student here, so that's the first thing I've noticed. Little introduction about myself. I have a Chinese teacher, and her name is Lao Shi, I'm told. And the thing about Taiwanese education is they really like you to collaborate, which doesn't go well with my personality, especially group projects. If you don't know, in group projects, the work is never split evenly. And as we speak, my group is doing the entirety of the project. A big difference in Taiwanese education is the amount of time spent in the classroom. Taiwanese students spend up to 14 hours every day in some form of a classroom. American students have a saying, give a kid a book and he'll read for a day, but teach a kid to eat paint and he'll never need to read again. That's an American thing right there. I took a train to get here tonight. Anyone else take a train? Yeah, it's called relatable humor. All right. So I took a train, and I'm not a big fan of trains, but sometimes you get to make friends on the train. And I didn't make a friend, but I caught the eye of someone on the train, and I smiled, and it was this Taiwanese girl, and she was giving me like the flirty eye look. Actually, I realized it was a concerned look, and my nose was bleeding. But the point of the story is we had like a moment there, and my nose was bleeding. So I don't really know where that was going. But one thing I like to do on a stage is sometimes I'll look at the phone. And it's not to check jokes. It's actually to check motivational quotes. So I'll give you an example here. If I'm not doing well during a show, like, for example, this one, I'll check. And here's a motivational quote. This is from my football coach. Your stand-up can't possibly be worse than the football championship. That's one. Here's one. Oh, this is from my lacrosse coach. Your stand-up can't possibly be worse than the lacrosse championship. This one's from my basketball coach. Your stand-up can't possibly be worse than the lacrosse championship. I went on a date recently, and I wanted to share that because it was my first time on a date with a Taiwanese girl. And if you've never been on a date with a Taiwanese girl, it can be difficult to find topics in common. It came up that I graduated from Yale University, and please hold applause. And I told her, and she said, wow, did you know that 130 Nobel scholars, 62 living billionaires, 8 U.S. presidents, and 1 U.S. Supreme Court Justice all graduated from Harvard? All right, that's my time, guys. You've been great. Thanks so much for being here tonight.
Carter, ladies and gentlemen. Carter from Taipei. Carter from Yale to Taipei. This is a mix over here. So wait, who? Aussies over here. Who's Australian here? We got one. I thought there were 2 Aussies before. No, I'm in New Zealand. New Zealand. Who's New Zealand here? Just the one. Just the 2 of you. Are you okay? Are we gonna be all right? There's no conflict, whatever like that. It's gonna be a little bit. You said okay. He said fuck that. No, he's ready to fight. Okay, all right, yeah. He's really close behind you too. He's like breathing on the back of your neck. Like yeah, exactly like a Kiwi would. I knew it. You guys been in Taiwan long? A long time?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. I'll talk to you. How's the Chinese going? How's your Mandarin?
Oh, hopeless.
Hopeless. You've given up entirely, eh?
We come to improv. It's in English.
You come to the English show. Yeah, this is the cultural immersion aspect of the show. That's nice. That's right. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I'm the kind of guy. Like my Mandarin is so bad. Like the speaking isn't the worst part though. The worst part for me is the reading. Anyone like me? I can't read anything. I'm that guy who's like useless every time I go to a restaurant. I have to order just like by pointing at the menu. Anyone else do that when you go? You have to order. I call it the point and pray. You know, you go up. You're like, please don't be pork floss. Please don't be pork floss. You know what's going on? Anyone do that when you go and you order at a restaurant? You order by pointing, then it turns out the shopkeeper speaks fluent English. That every now and then you get that nice moment when you walk in. You know, I get so phased I can't even break character. I have to like act the same way. I go in with my shitty Mandarin. I'm like, 不好意思，我要这个。She's like, sir, that's our phone number. I'm like, oh, how? 你可以外带，谢谢。Yeah. not good. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, our next comic, also coming all the way from Taipei, a hilarious guy, one of our favorites at 2-3. Put your hands together for Jonah Kraft. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonah Kraft.
Yes, give him Sam, settle in. All right. Are there any Americans in the house tonight? Don't do that. No. Little FYI for Americans right now, tickets to Afghanistan, really cheap. Like, buy one, get 3 free. Get a free tour guide, too. It's awesome. It's literally a killer deal. I like this. This is a good crowd. And all the improv guys are listening. They're like, oh, fuck, he's going to talk about terrorism this whole time? How are we going to do that? No, I'm kidding. I've been here for 3 World Cups, which is about... I'm an English teacher, not a math teacher. How long is it? It's a lot of science, 12 something, right? I came to Taiwan to teach English and to learn Chinese in order to get a good job, so I could not, just keep teaching English. Now, I have a good job where I speak Mandarin every day, teaching English. Just a cycle. The other day we opened a new class. The other day was day 7, one of my favorite classes. Day of the G, I call it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Start with the kids. And I'm like, all right, according to me, if I say an order, they stand up. They're going to stand up, and they all go, stand up? Mingling, stand up. You don't have to stand up, just say it. They all go, stand up. Oh my God, you guys are not good at improv. Yeah, and then I go, sit down. I'm like, okay, 今天我要说 G, and then when they're G, I'm like, oh, 不是 G, not G. I'm like, G, they're G. I'm like, 微笑, 开心一点, like, smile. G, and the kids are G. I'm like, all right, stand up. And if they say correctly, they can sit down. And then I go, G, which in Chinese is just dick. And there are parents in the class at my school that do this. And so everyone's looking at them like, how do they know I'm an asshole already? I'm like, are you looking at my G the fuck? I'm like, it's a little awkward. I'm just like, I don't get it. I never learned how to say penis in Chinese. Yeah. So, it's been an interesting time. Anyone here learning English? All right, fuck. I was hoping that's the reason why my jokes were hitting. Anyone learning Chinese? Ambitious crowd, I fucking love it. I've broken up with Chinese so many times, it's just like, fuck this. Like, keep going back to it. Learning Chinese, there's not a lot of good reading material, what Sam was saying, right? There's not a lot of reading books, And so my friend and I, like, when we were coming up, when we were studying, we were like, these books just suck. There's nothing for us. What are those bookstores, that they have the risque, like, comic books that all the creepy uncles sit outside, smoke cigarettes, and read it? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, fine, whatever. We all know, And I just wanted to go in because I used to borrow, like, books from my students and be like, nope, too hard, nope, too hard, nope, too hard. I'm like, okay, who's in the 2nd grade? 2nd grade? Or just something with coloring? I'm like, okay, I can read that. Oh, yeah. I can color that too? Fuck yeah, 1st grade, cool. So you see the problem in going to these bookstores and being like, excuse me, where is the section with risque material for children? Are people just low IQ? Is it here? No? Right. Yeah, you can't get out of that. Has anyone ever read the 4 people studying Chinese? Anyone read the mini radio dialogue book? You're lucky. Oh my God, it was either written by a monk in the woods or someone with Asperger's. They've never had a conversation for sure. It's a hard opening chapter, right? And I go in on my first day of class and I'm like, all right, cool, And it starts talking. It's like, okay, this is what we're reading today. There's a kid crying on the street. Already, I'm not interested. I'm like, nope, nothing. If I see a kid going to say, like, where's your owner? Does it have an off button? Where's your off button? What do I? Already, I'm done. So again, okay, kid crying on the street. He's there. He's like, I need money for flowers. And the person in the book's like, okay, let's go to a flower shop. Go to a flower shop. You help him buy flowers. He's like, no, not roses. I want lilies. I'm like, fuck, you're picky for a little beggar, you know that? And he's like, okay, cool. And he's like, where do we go take flowers to your mom? Where's your mom? Up the hill. Go up the hill. We're in a graveyard now. Now we're gonna put the flowers in the graveyard. When am I gonna have this conversation? Hey guys, I was the other day, meet this kid crying on the street, went to a graveyard. Why? Jonah, what are you doing with your life? Don't do that. Right? You know, yeah, don't do that. But there needs to be more applicable, like, books, you know? Which is why I am gonna start writing a book called Chinese for Savages. Ye Mandarin de Zhongwen. Right? Where things we actually need, you know? Chapter 1, the power of ha. Ha is a word in Chinese. It's true. Fifth tone. It's like ha, ha, ha. Like when you punch. Ha, 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 ha. Or you get hit. Ha, 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 ha. Or you go to a hot spring, you know, a hot spring's like really hot. You start getting in and go, ha, 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 don't touch me up, ha, 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 ha. Or someone says the name Tiffany and you're like, God damn it, she tore on my heart, ripped my soul out. I hate you, Tiffany! Tiffany! Or you got the first tone, huh? Which is just like non-understanding. Like, hey, baby, what do you want to eat tonight? Huh? Could you put down the phone and, you know, talk to me a little bit? Huh? Fifth tone. Not to the girl, to the phone. To the phone. Fuck those phones, man. No phones. Second tone is like, huh? Like, what? Like, hey, Sam, where should I bury these panda corpses? He's like, huh? Why are you doing? What's with the panda horses? What are you doing? I'm like, they're just there. Third tone is like, It's like it's a little bit of affirmation. Like, I'm like, was that last joke funny or what do you think? He's like, Or fourth tone can just be like, it can be extreme affirmation, or when someone asks or questions like, fuck no. Or I'm like, hey, should I take this kid to the graveyard or what do you think? He's like, no, get out. So I'd be invited to these parties sometimes, right? And I'd show up with like my pre-rehearsed like books that I've learned and all these like from mini dialogues in the stores, and to be like, hey, how's it going? And like he'll be talking, and I'm like, do you like to dig? What? Do you like to dig? We can put flowers in a hole if we dig. Yes, we can. Yes. Spring is coming. Butterflies come to the spring. Butterflies like flowers. Butterflies do like flowers, Jonah. Yes. Yeah, Jonah, yes. Butterflies dance in the winds of spring. Good. Like, who brought this guy? What the fuck's he talking about? All right, that's my time. Thanks very much.
Jonah Kraft, ladies and gentlemen. Jonah Kraft. All right. Great stuff from Jonah Kraft. That brings our first stand-up block to an end, which means we're going to welcome Skits and Giggles back onto the stage to take what they just saw and do whatever the fuck you can with it. Ladies and gentlemen, Skits and Giggles one more time. Skits and Giggles.
Another round of applause for Jonah and Carter. So for this section of the show, we'll be just taking inspiration from what we just saw. Players will be here on the back line. Doesn't mean they're in every scene. We will step forward to start scenes. I think that's all you need to know.
Ha ha ha! Welcome to my French cafe. You're not American, are you?
No,
You're American, Talari.
No, American. I learned English.
Oh, wow!
Graveyard.
Welcome to Paris.
Where are your seats?
Oh, there's standing tables around. It's beautiful.
Oh, we have the one chair on the terrace.
Oh, BM! Thank you, BM!
Sit,
Oh, this lazy British. Oh, the lazy British.
Flower.
Oh, flower.
Flower.
Okay. I dig hole for you. The plate. The flower. Bon appetit. Messieurs! Don't you put up your nose in my head?
Wrong.
Passport? American!
God damn it!
You filthy, filthy American! You get out of here! I'll be here to bring you a chair. I give you flour.
We take the chair away.
I'm
Sorry.
I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here.
Sorry, chair going.
I'm going to Afghanistan. Fuck this.
Yeah, cheap lights, go!
Sing! Welcome to your English teacher job interview. I just have a couple of questions for you before we start. Let's see. And have you ever killed anyone?
No.
And what would you say your favorite sex position is? It's right there on the form.
Doggy style.
Interesting. We don't have any of those around the office.
Yeah.
Let's see. And are you a heavy drinker?
Yes.
The honesty is much appreciated. Yeah.
I've been a teacher a long time.
Now, you'll be teaching first graders. Will you be drinking before coming to work?
Absolutely.
Good to know. Let's see. And will you be bringing any erotic literature into the classroom?
Yeah, a couple of things, like for second graders, just to help with their skills.
Noted. Let's see. And then, last one here, any allergies?
Yes, to children.
Well, good enough for a Bushiban. Welcome aboard.
One night on a train, destination unknown. It was a train for virgins, loners, and circus clowns, where they could find meaning in life. We go inside the train. Hi, Hong Kong. Don't you just love the motion of the train, the clickety-clack, the sounds? You're very pretty. Do you speak English?
一点点。
I speak 一点点 Chinese.
哦，好啊。
啊
你叫什么名字？ You said 一点点 now you don't know how to speak English. I'm not Chinese.
You speak English?
哦，我不会。
Well, I like you.
我听不懂你说什么。
Well, if you don't understand, I feel like I have to show you.
Whoa. Here? 哦，我是说这里吗？
Well, this is the train to nowhere. Do you understand that? It's the language of love. It needs no translation. Ting the dong ma.
听得懂。
Oh!
Here's my first draft of erotic literature written at a second grade level. We're gonna sell millions. Think about it. How many stupid people out there are also horny?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
We'll have this in we'll send them straight to the elementary schools. Right. We can open a publishing company and sell it as ESL material.
That's fantastic. We can call it My First Porno Book.
Brilliant. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And the kids can learn dick. Dick, dick, dick.
Don't forget about pussy.
Oh yeah, great word to include.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I went into business with you.
You know it, John. I'm the idea man. You're the logistics person.
You really are. Yep, yep.
And I'm the talent. I will add Disney songs to the porno book.
Yes, frozen dick.
That's right. Thank you.
1950s Chicago is a dark time. So glad I'm here in this bar, solving all the world's problems. Jimmy, get over here!
One man, I'm on stage and I'm unprepared.
Here, Jimmy. Drink up. Chicago. You know what Chicago needs?
What does it need, man?
More laughing. There's no laughing in the streets anymore.
You're right, boss. There is no more laughing in the streets anymore. Well, what could I do up on a stage that would make people laugh when I've done no preparation at all?
You could kill yourself.
Yes, and...
That's funny.
Yes,
That's funny.
But you gotta be sitting down to do that. No, sitting down sounds bad. Sitting down. Ooh. I know. You could get on stage and get really, really drunk.
Yes,
And then just tell all your dirty jokes.
I will.
No, you gotta practice really bad jokes and put them in your pocket or something. I don't know, I think we're getting close. We're getting close. One day, in the annals of history, it'll be written that you and I, drunk, brought humor.
Get off the stage. Any idiot could do better than this.
You suck.
Yes, and I will kill myself.
That's it.
That's right. Oh, shit.
Brilliant.
Oh, one idiot's on stage, and they clap. I've got it. You stand up on stage, you're an idiot, and they clap. Call it stand-up comedy.
Okay, I'm all for doing hot springs, but that water is boiling.
Okay. All you have to do is breathe. Okay, now let's
Get in
one feet.
together, darling.
Yes.
Together.
Come on.
It's literally boiling. That causes burns.
See, the locals love it. Come on, we just jump in. It's okay, it's fine.
Silly foreigners can't handle the hot tub.
This is just a little warm.
Her skin is cooling off.
It's fine. She will be fine.
I suspect you're trying to kill me.
It's good for you. Very traditional medicine.
It's very good for the circulation.
So do I get younger?
That's right. And if you go to KTV, it's good for the voice too. You don't have to drink those teas they give you.
Okay. All right.
Listen to your friend. I'm an amazing singer. La la la.
Oh, can I sing Disney tunes again? Shut up!
Come on.
I am not a lobster. I will not jump into boiling water.
Why are you calling me a lobster?
Your skin is boiling red.
She's calling me a lobster.
She's my lobster. And for your information, if you've watched Friends, lobsters mate for life. We've met on a train. For your information.
Yeah.
Sing, good.
Mom, that's it. I am so sick of school. I'm not going 14 hours a day. Coach is a G. I got a fucking bloody nose.
You obviously haven't been studying hard enough.
I know that coach is a G.
A G?
A G. That's Chinese for your information.
I don't speak Chinese. I've been here 13 years and I don't bother to learn.
You sent me to school for 24 hours
a day. You'd think you would have picked
When
up
in
something.
Rome, do as the Romans do.
I'm going back to America where I don't have to learn anything.
Yeah, good luck paying for your own ticket back home.
I'll ask the president of America.
Hey, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You have to be ready for school at 7 o'clock, and you've got 3 more hours of homework left.
Well, you're a fucking G.
We're finally here in Afghanistan. Can't wait to start a new life.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over here in this field, starting my life. So we'll register and then we'll kick back and start our Afghanistan vacation.
Todd, when you told me about this plan, you said there were jobs and women here.
Yeah. You're very uptight about getting everything done. All right.
Doc incoming!
Todd, what the fuck is happening?
Whoa! No! This is not okay! I signed up for relaxation, drugs, and women. No one said anything about murders.
Fucking foreigners, you get used to it.
Incoming! Clear!
All right.
Todd, I'm starting to regret not paying attention in history class.
You know when they advertise those flights real cheap
Yeah.
and really expensive to come back, you think that would tell you something?
Well, let's go into that field.
All right. We just have to make like the butterflies do. Butterflies love flowers. We're gonna be butterflies. We're gonna block out all the bombs.
Drone attack!
Ignore it. Fly, Fred. Fly.
Todd!
Go for the flowers.
My leg is bleeding.
No, every butterfly for himself. Every butterfly for himself. It's been way too quiet at the monastery these days. My thoughts have been clouded with silence and inner peace. I've come here to the woods to find words to fill my mind, to add to paper. Any moment now, I'm going to hear a word. The woods will whisper them to me. Butterfly, yes, in the book it goes. Deep breath.
Penis.
Butterfly, penis. Expel the silence, expel the...
G.
Oh, G. This is very erotic, I love it. Afghanistan.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V,
Second graders.
I'm gonna need another scroll. Doggy style. That one needs a picture. Stand-up comedy. Title. Thank you, Woods. Thank you for your inspiration. I go back to my life of silence.
I see. Thank you. So, okay, I think our time's up, right? One more.
Do you want me to read just a minute? Identity crisis?
Identity crisis. Yes.
Okay. Alright, so this is a game made up by some members in our audience, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Yeah.
Birthday girl, Kaylin and Camden.
In this game, we will have 2 players just doing a scene. Josh will be their director. At any point, Josh can stop them and change their identities. This could be switching who they are. This could be becoming objects. This could be people who are not like in a different scene. So to start it out, could we get what suggestion do we want, Brandy?
Relationship.
A boss and a worker.
Perfect.
Your performance review is deplorable. I want to fire you, but we need a certain number of bodies to do the work, and you have a body, so I'm kind of torn.
I do have my strengths. Yeah, I mean.
Freeze. Tell her you're a very sexy secretary.
I really want to fire Taylor, but I want to have sex with you more. So I'm not sure what to do with my day.
I know that my body's the reason I'm here.
Yes, we do like the bodies, and some of them we like them more.
I also know if I tease you, then you won't fire me.
Okay, change parts.
I know you won't fire me.
Your performance is so bad.
But my performance needs to be bad.
Okay, freeze. Ian is a jealous coworker.
You've lost us hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I'm sure you could find some in my pocket.
Lucinda!
What?
You rubbed yourself on my leg 5 minutes ago!
And I'm done with it.
Oh!
I like power. He has more.
That's right, Jimmy.
I thought we had a moment.
Okay, freeze. Brandy and Ian change parts.
I thought we had something. I left my wife for you.
Wow, Jimmy, bad move.
Yeah, totally fucking dumb.
Yes, have you seen my wife?
Okay, Taylor, you're the wife. No, the other Taylor. Sorry, the other Taylor.
I'm gonna cook tuna casserole again. It's the third night in a row, but I know how much you love tuna casserole. I cooked it extra long for you.
Listen, baby,
I'll start
Okay.
setting the table.
Freeze, everybody change to another part. Go.
Well, I think this is working out really well for us.
Yeah, you're getting a promotion.
You're getting a promotion.
All right.
I got fired.
Boss, this is the best job ever.
It's the worst job I've ever had.
You know, would you be willing to fire Taylor?
How the hell am I gonna put casserole on the table now that you're fired?
I can have the power to do that.
That's kind of the point.
I will grant you the power to fire Taylor because I get very uncomfortable around him.
Ooh, I love power.
That's it, I'm gonna have to go over to that job. I hear you're all the one with all the power. I know what I have to do.
I see. Thank you. Awesome. That's our time. Let's welcome Sam Bangor.
One more time, Skits and Giggles, ladies and gentlemen. Let them hear it. Let them hear it. That was amazing. Skits and Giggles. Fuck yes. Oh. That was so good. And give it up for yourselves, audience. You guys have been amazing tonight. Give it up for yourselves, Ty Jung. Oh. The whole audience in general. Especially the two girls who just watched their mom hump Taylor's leg. That takes something. That takes something. You guys, okay. You make it eye contact. That's awesome. This is our second block of stand-up right now. I'm gonna tell you guys some jokes. This is fun, man. I'm so happy to be here. I love being in Tai Jung. Let's get to know each other a little bit better. My name is Sam. I apologize for my voice. We can do our best right now. I'd like to know where you guys are from. Make some noise right now. Taiwanese in the house. Who here's Taiwanese? Make some noise. We got like 2 happy Taiwanese people. Good, yeah, nice. That's better count than my Bushiban most days. That's good, all right. How about, let's talk about Canadians. Canadians in the house, make some noise. Canadians. Yeah, I don't trust that. I bet there's a couple Canadians here. That's a sneaky nationality. They never clap. They don't like to do that. How about Europeans, make some noise. Europeans, make some noise. Okay, we got European right there. Where in Europe you from, man?
Italy.
From Italy, very good. Oh, okay, nice. Italy, that's real Europe. Sometimes English people make noise and I question. And I have to remind them that they voted on that and they are not, in fact, Europeans. How about, let's talk, we already covered the Australian and New Zealand thing. I think we're good on Oceania. I think we're good. Unless there's any Fijians here I've forgotten. I think we're good. How about my home country, Americans? Americans, make some noise right now. Americans. Yeah, you sound like a 2016 American. That's what you sound like. That's the old reaction for Americans. That's an American who doesn't read the news. That's what they sound like. Americans who read the news sound quiet. I know you want to talk. Go ahead. What
I
do you
sound
wanna
like
say?
a Super Bowl American.
You sound like a Super Bowl American. I think my joke was better. I don't know. I'm going to vote for my joke over yours. Of the two. That's a personal opinion. No, it's tough. It's tough. I get you, man. I get you. It's tough to be an American right now. It's hard to be an American in 2018. Everyone makes assumptions about you in 2018. People don't like Americans. I get it. I understand. I watch the news. I see what's happening right now. Right? Which is why I want to bring a little bit of good news to the Americans who are here. There's a bit of good news. There's one piece of good news about being an American in 2018. One thing that's nice. It puts a little pep in my step in the morning, puts a smile on my face, and makes me happy. And that is, I found out when I was traveling recently that Americans are no longer the world's most hated tourists. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Thank you. I feel like it deserves thunderous applause. I'll take it. Sir, this is not a question and answer session. I'm going to continue to ignore you. Yeah. What was that? Was that?
Canadians or Australians?
Canadians or Australians? I'll get to that in a minute. Thank you for jumping the gun. No. Americans are no longer the most hated tourists, which is a day I never thought I would see come. I thought we had a lock on that top spot. I thought we would forever be the most hated tourists, but we're not. It's not Canadians, no. People don't understand who Canadians are. They think they're Americans anyway. They don't have a significant enough accent, really. That's the problem. Australians, no one gives a fuck about y'all. You guys are barely on Earth, really. You're 20 hours from everywhere. Nobody knows anything about what's going on.
3 hours from New Zealand.
So I wonder if you can guess, like, what country do you think is the racist right now? Yeah, you're right, but you shouldn't yell it that fast because it's super racist when you do. She thinks she's on Family Feud. She's like, China. Like, no, there's no prize for guessing first. Just looking the most white, basically. That's it. You're right, though. It is China. China has passed us. China is now the most hated tourist, and it's amazing. It's incredible. I knew their economy would get bigger, their military stronger, but most hated tourists, how? How did they do it? I don't understand. Because if you look at Americans, we're still terrible. We're terrible. Have you seen us recently abroad? We're loud, obnoxious, super, super dumb, but usually alone. Just the one. The Chinese have a pack mentality to tourism. It's kind of, I compare it to the old Jurassic Park movies. I don't know if you guys are fans. You know, like American tourists, we're the T-Rex. We're the T-Rex. We're loud, rah, stomping around. We're scary and shit like. But if you see the T-Rex, you're like, oh shit, there's a T-Rex. Fuck, you know. You stay away from the T-Rex. Chinese are like the velociraptors. It's like, they're in the trees, fuck, they're everywhere. You know, like, if you don't see that flag in the front, you don't know where they are. They're there. It's tough to say. That analogy felt less racist on paper. Out loud, it seems problematic. Because we both have the same problem, though. We both have the same problem. American tourists, Chinese tourists, this level. We have the same problem, is that people think we're rude. American tourists, you're rude. Chinese tourists are rude. But we're rude in different ways. And no one ever talks about the difference. No one ever explains the difference. And I think it's important, right? Because Chinese tourists, at the worst, Chinese tourists can be mean rude. They're mean, condescending rude. American tourists are dumb rude. Dumb. You got condescending rude, can't spell condescending rude. That's the different kinds, you know? I saw this recently. It was illustrated. I took a trip to Thailand. I don't know if you guys had a chance to travel. I went to this monastery. It was a beautiful place, a Buddhist monastery. It's one of those monasteries where the monks still do their practice, and you can go as long as you're respectful. You know, you keep your distance. You can watch them collect alms, whatever. And so I was trying to be respectful, and I saw this illustrated for me because when I was there, I heard the sound of approaching Chinese tourists, which is beep, 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 beep. The bus comes, and they all file off the bus, and everyone, they have the fucking DSLR, you know, the cameras with like the National Geographic fucking zoom lens, like a 3-foot fucking lens, right? And they get right up in the monks' faces, snapping pictures. And the woman who works at the pagoda, she's horrified. She runs over. She's like, please, 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 can you stop? Can you please refrain from taking pictures of the monks when in the middle of the practice is a very spiritual place? The Chinese tourists looked at them very sympathetically. And they took their cameras. It was mean rude. It was mean rude. What I had missed, I don't know how I missed it, was the approach of an American tourist. I don't know how I didn't see this gentleman. He was 300 pounds and sunburnt. He somehow stuffed his stomach into a Tiger Beer t-shirt, and he waddled over, ba-dum, 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 and he started rubbing one of the monks on top of his head like this. And he yelled to his wife, "This is supposed to be good luck, right, honey?" That's dumb rude. That's dumb rude. And that's the difference right there. You guys are sweet, Taichung. I want to know you guys a little better. Make some noise if you've been here for at least 1 year in Taiwan. At least 1 year. Yeah. I see some Taiwanese people not clapping. I feel like you didn't understand the question. How about at least 5 years? At least 5 years. Make some noise. Been here at least 5 years. All right. Nice. So, Jude, can I ask you, why do I stress the 5 years? Why is that so important?
Because of the permanent residency.
Very good. APRC. That's why I talk about 5 years. You guys know about APRC? You guys know about this? For those of you who don't know, when you're here as a foreigner in Taiwan, you have a visa, and your visa is attached to your job. But if you live here for 5 years, you get your APRC. It's a magical paper that you can go and work at any job that you want. It's fantastic. And foreigners are very proud of their APRC time. They're very, very proud. Because every foreigner says the same thing. I have my APRC. I can do anything. I could do anything. They always say the same thing. I could do anything. I could work at 7-Eleven. I could work at a 7-Eleven. Why do we say this? Is that a transition you see frequently? Is that something? Is that a moment you have in your bushiban? You go in like, what happened to Greg? I see the red teacher's room is empty. Oh, he got his APRC. Oh, of course, I understand. He walked in this morning, told the bad boss to eat a bag of dicks, and he's working at 7-Eleven already. He started his shift this morning. He's ready there. What kind of arrogance is that from foreigners too? I could work at 7-Eleven. No, you couldn't, motherfucker. No. Do you know the breadth of responsibility you have to work at a 7-Eleven? You're going to fucking make simultaneously 3 lattes, 4 cappuccinos, stock the shelves, translate at the IBAN machine, files people's taxes, take their dry cleaning, keep everything fresh and ready in the store. You can't even speak Chinese, bitch. You can't work at a 7-Eleven. There's no way you can do that. Most foreigners I know here can barely teach kindergarten. Like, Jesus Christ, you're getting ambitious off the start. If I did work at 7-Eleven, I know what I would do. If I worked at 7-Eleven, I would judge people based on what they buy and the time of day they make their purchases. Those would be the 2 factors I use to judge people. Like, you come in, you buy like a Red Bull or a Magno at like midnight. I'd be like, Australians like to party. That makes sense. She's going hard tonight. She needs the energy. I get it. Ponytail, you come in, you buy like a toothbrush at like 3 p.m. Don't do Jonah callbacks. I'm talking right now. You buy a toothbrush at 3 p.m. I'm like, gross. That's really late in the day to brush your teeth for clearly the first time because you just got there. You come and you buy like a case of beer at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, this guy's an English teacher. Welcome to Taiwan. Thank you for your service to our children. We appreciate it. It's tough. I have a confession to make, Taichung. If I can be honest with you guys, I'm broke. Is anyone else here broke? Make some noise. Who here is broke right now? Yeah. 3 people clap. Everyone else got money. Fuck you, Taichung. Fuck you. Next time our tickets can be more expensive. You didn't clap me. It's going up to 500 immediately. Nah, man, I'm broke. Taiwan's a tough country to be broke in, man. No one talks about that. It's a tough country. I've been broke all my life, but Taiwan's harder to be broke in. Because I don't know about you, what your general sense of financial planning is, but here's what I do. My financial planning is, what I do is I take my money and I put it in my pocket. And then I just walk around. And that works great most places, but not Taiwan. Because you can tell how you're doing by the sense of touch. That's amazing. I can just pat my pocket and be like, I'm good. I'm good right now, you know? Go out for the night. I bought the first round of beers. I'm still good. I'm still good, okay? Met some girls. They want to do tequila shots. I'm good. I'm still good. I'm still good. I bought that bottle of whiskey at the 7-Eleven. I'm taking fucking U-Bike home. Shit, I'm fucked. I'm done. I'm out, but it works. It works. Until you come to Taiwan, what happens? Taiwan, every transaction, they fucking give you paper. It's they force it on you. Fapiao, stickers, whatever the fuck. It's paper, you know? We've all had that night. You go home, that pocket feels good. Nah, man, you're broke. You're broke. You pull it out. You know it's not going to be good. You're hoping, like, I want to see some blue, right? Please give me the blue. Pink, pink. 7-Eleven receipt, 7-Eleven receipt, 7-Eleven receipt, 7. Sticker book. Fuck, sticker book. Fuck. You know how much volume is in one sticker book right there? That could be 5,000 in T. It's not. No. It's 20 Rilakuma stickers smiling condescendingly up at you. You're never going to get that Rilakuma spoon. It's never going to happen. They switch to Star Wars next week. It's not going to, you're never going to finish it. You guys ever get so drunk you fuck up your sticker book? That's a bad moment. Wake up in the morning, I got 6 from 7-Eleven, 3 from Family Mart. I got 1 from OK Mart. I'm like, how drunk did I get last night? But I went to an OK Mart. I thought I respected myself. I didn't realize that I never did, man. Make some noise if you're on Tinder. Who is on Tinder? Make some noise. One person's honest, half of you are lying. That's fine. Demographically, all of you are on Tinder. That's fine. I get it, man. I feel the same way. When I have a girlfriend now. When I was single, I never had the confidence for Tinder. I couldn't pull it off. Tinder takes a level of self-confidence I don't have. Tinder's self-confidence. You have to be so confident you can choose like 6 pictures of yourself that look awesome. You gotta write like, this is all the cool things about me, the reasons you should date me and stuff like that. I didn't have that confidence, man. But I still really wanted to try online dating. It's 2018, you know? Everything's online these days. I wanted to do online dating. So I tried. I wasn't on Tinder. I did what's the other website? What's the other one? Someone always says Grindr. Fuck it. I didn't think it'd be the high schooler who sold you tickets though. Jesus Christ. Some asshole always says Grindr. I swear to God. I know I look like a lesbian, but I'm not on Grindr. Fuck off. That's just my haircut. It's not Grindr, not OkCupid, not Bumble, none of those ones. I was on TripAdvisor. I tried to meet women on TripAdvisor for 6 months, yeah. I said that dating me was the #1 tourist activity in Taipei. I thought that'd be pretty clever. No, I don't advise it, gentlemen. Yeah, I woke up one morning, there were 3 buses of Chinese tourists in front of my house. It was all... My name is Sam Yarbs, and that's my time. Thank you so much. Let's turn it back over to Skits and Giggles. Skits and Giggles, ladies and gentlemen.
The fabulous Sam, ladies and gentlemen, from Taipei. Okay, we're just going to do basically the same, use inspiration from his set and see what happens.
Alright, I'm gonna swap Tinder. Let's look at this first profile picture on Tinder. Oh, John likes walks on the beach and unicorns. Fucking liar, no. Let's see the next photo on Tinder. Oh, wow, John looks good. Let's look at the next photo. Oh, yeah, I gotta check these photos. Oh, wow, John disappeared real quick. Okay. I like his t-shirt. Yes. Yes, I like his t-shirt. Excellent. Yes. Oh. Oh, I like how bold he is. Let's read his profile. I'm here for sex. And he's honest. But I'm not a slut, no. Ooh, big muscle man. Let's see his profile. Doctor. Car. That's a lot of stuff to put up with. No, not you.
Oh, well, let me get on Growler, the guy up for bears and their cubs. Oh, isn't this a cutie? Oh, I think I like him. Let me send a smiley face. Ding. Oh.
Bing.
No.
Ooh.
Oh.
Smiley face nearby. I'm gonna send out a sticky tongue face. Boop. Sticking out tongue face. Boop. I'll try again. Yeah, the internet's real slow today. All right, excellent.
Oh, he's interested. Okay. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna say hello. Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, there was a lot of intonation in that. I'm going to send back a very coy hi. Play out to get.
Hi.
Okay, fuck this small talk. I'm sending him my address.
Link Uber app.
All right, I'll bring you to that location. Come on.
Teacher!
Come on, Melanie. Let's go get a drink of all salt and we'll go to 7-Eleven. I like messing with the guy.
Fuck yeah!
Hey, I'm gonna buy disposable underwear and a toothbrush and some Red Bull.
That's awesome.
What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get some beef jerky and condoms.
That's awesome.
Morning, morning.
Morning, Goblin!
Hi.
Hi, ni hao.
Oh, this too.
Sex addicts.
Hey, hey, hey. Click, 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 click,
Hey,
click,
you
click.
get me in there.
Click, 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 click.
Woo! Yeah, party time! Woo!
I'll take this one. I've seen him on Growler before.
Party all night! Where's the beer?
He's Australian.
Listen, ting boo down! Ting boo down!
Oh my god!
El
Can you
Biro.
speak English?
Piao Joe! Where's the Piao Joe Alley?
I failed cram school, man.
Rose!
Oh, shit.
Rose, get in here!
Can you speak English? And help?
My name is Bruce. Yeah, I speak English. Yeah, well, you want to buy
Piao Joe.
Egypt?
Yeah.
Oh, Pijo.
Yeah,
What's it
Pijo.
up?
No, no, no.
What?
Well,
What the hell?
hey,
Australia's gonna puke all over the place.
That's it, I'm fighting! That's it, I'm fighting!
you're fine.
Maybe
You're
he
fine.
has had enough. Maybe we should call the police. Oh! Pushing! Neither do I. But I do find you attractive. Thank you for coming so quickly. I just wanted to hang out. It's a new app called Hangout.
Yeah, that seemed non-threatening. That's why
It's
I signed
very
up.
non-threatening.
Yeah.
So we'll just hang.
Uh-huh. Okay, how do you...
Thank you.
Well, the power's been out for 3 weeks now, and my neighbor politely gave me this here newspaper so that I can finally get to see my news. I'm just gonna use this here. Wait, what? How does this newspaper work? Belinda!
Yep.
Belinda!
Yep.
Gosh darn it, what is this contraption?
I think you lined the hamster cage with it.
Yeah, but old Bob next door told me that this here has the news on. I'm used to using my iPad to swipe up and then the news talks to me.
And more pictures on there. Look what that says.
Yeah, but those pictures don't talk. And what are these funny letters all over this here page?
I think it's Chinese.
I don't know. I think we need to plug it in. I think we need to plug it into something. There's no electricity.
How do we know what's going on then?
You know what? This here contraption, Bruce is gonna have to get over here and tell us how it works.
Bruce!
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 Oh, hey, buddy.
You tell me how this here piece of paper thing works.
You read it.
What the hell is this read you've been talking about? I've never heard this thing before.
I know. You read, and if you don't want to read, you put it in his cage.
Are you Italian? Are you Italian?
Well, on my grandmother's side, 3 generations, yes, I'm Italian.
This sounds like something Italians do over there in Europe.
Please, the hamsters have just had a baby.
Oh, it's magical.
Please, the hamsters just had another baby. They're breeding.
Oh, Who needs news when there's magic like this happening in my house?
It's breeding with the parents, I think.
Oh.
Not right.
All right. Dance break, dance break, dance break. Thank you.
American so fat.
Hey, dear, quick, take the picture.
Good, good. More.
No.
American friend come true. Thailand amazing.
That's it! Just because you foreigners got your APRCs, you think you can run around and do whatever you want?
Can we not? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I thought that is a license to do anything.
That's 5 years.
This isn't dumb rude or mad rude.
What route is it?
This is APCR entitled rude, and I'm not having it here at my monastery. I'm calling the police.
You sound very angry for a monk.
We'll see what you Wagwarans think when the police arrive.
I don't think you went to monk school.
You don't think I went to monk school?
Yeah.
I went to Shaolin monk school.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, show me.
Okay. Dragon fist.
Beer belly. Sexy butt.
Police, I am here to measure. Okay.
These Wagwarans can do anything they want. It's terrible.
Yes.
Just 3 more stickers, and I'm gonna get that mug. Can't wait.
Honey, I told you to stop buying all these things. You can come back. Look at this whole box.
Yeah, I've got the Star Wars one. I've got the one that's a little egg thing. I've got a Hello Kitty one.
Yes, and that's all where our savings has gone.
I love them.
Oh man, I've been out partying all night. Oh, yeah, I heard you like stickers. I got all these stickers all over my face.
Okay, I need that one.
What?
Yeah, I'm going back to bed.
And newsflash, this just in, 7-Eleven has changed their stickers again this week. This week the theme is naked fun in the sun.
No! I was so close. I can't believe it.
So what do we do with this?
We drink coffee and stuff like that. The mugs. Yeah. But I wanted the new one. That was a cute little 7-Eleven thing with the rainbow head. And now it's gone.
Oh, I like that one.
Me too. You know what we should do? We should find the supply place and just steal it. They're not selling them anymore.
All right, let's go.
Let's see that.
Yeah, newsflash, Justin. A 7-Eleven supply chain has just been robbed of rainbow heads. We are now, the police is on a manhunt to find the missing rainbow heads. The case of the missing rainbow heads continues.
They're coming.
Hey, those are the drunk people that keep coming into our store.
They are the drunk people that keep coming into our store.
Yes.
Oh, ni hao.
Hi.
They think they can do whatever they want. They think they can just steal from us.
They think they can do whatever we want, and they think they can just steal from us.
We finished the coffee already.
They're staring at us.
You go talk to
I
them.
know. What did
You go talk to them.
You go.
Just start. Oh, they're coming over. Hey!
Hey!
That's my coffee mug.
This is 7-Eleven coffee. You don't bring that Starbucks shit. I don't care if it's cold brew or a frappuccino. This is 7-Eleven. We just have.
They don't speak Chinese. They don't have a clue what you're saying.
He's really angry.
He looks angry.
Does he hate the mugs?
They don't understand
But
English and they don't understand.
This is.
Okay, nou luister hierso meneer Fokker. Ek sê nou vir jou, jy gaan nie verder koffie drink in hierdie plek nie. Vat jy jou vroutjie en gaan iewers heen waar julle boutjies kan gaan wikkel, maar nie hier nie, tankrampie.
7-Eleven.
I told him.
mug. 7-Eleven. Friends.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What is that?
Do you understand what he's
What
talking
is
about?
what?
No.
That's a rainbow head.
No.
That is a rainbow head underneath it.
My rainbow head. No.
Oh, mamma mia! I'm going to read the news on this newspaper because I can read. It's beautiful. Yes. Oh, England is no longer in Europe. Fuck those motherfuckers! Oh, more expensive flight for those fools. Oh, Bernadette! See, Bernadette, you'll never believe what has happened. What's that? England is not in Europe anymore.
Oh, good for them.
Yes!
Well, that means they will not come here and get drunk on the streets.
It's beautiful. We must celebrate with the most beautiful pasta. The most beautiful pasta.
I make a carbonara. Oh, I'm gonna go make a
Ah!
carbonara.
This is a glorious, beautiful day. I feel like singing. Oh, I feel like singing.
Can you sing Pavarotti?
We sing together, Pavarotti. Yes. We sing together. Hello, Alfredo Pastel.
And fuck the Chinese come now.
Chinese again! Hi!
All right. Sid, thank you. Shall we end with another identity crisis?
Sure.
So let's end with another identity crisis. With another director.
Sure. I can direct.
All right. Let's get a scenario for our last story. Anything that inspired you from the stand-ups that stood out that you can yell out? Jurassic Park. Thank you.
My God, it's safe today.
I don't think that there's any dinosaur out there. Not one, not 10 velociraptors.
No, now those trees look real calm.
I don't even.
Don't worry. They told us we're perfectly safe. Jimmy the Ranger. Yeah, he told us everything is perfectly safe.
All right, freeze. Let's cut to, let's see. You're Jimmy the Ranger telling him it's completely safe.
Bro, it's completely
Whoa,
safe.
dinosaurs?
Man. No.
Seriously,
It's safe. I mean, like, at worst, it's a Chinese tourist in a tree. You're fine.
I need to go back to my wife and reassure her that everything is
Tell her
okay.
it's all safe. No refunds and all safe.
Anytime there's danger, all I'm gonna say is everything is safe.
I
No
mean,
refunds.
all the gates are locked and you can't
All
leave.
right,
It's totally
freeze.
safe.
Let's jump to the future where Jimmy the Ranger gets eaten by a dinosaur.
Don't worry, honey, it's safe. It's all safe. He assured us there's no refunds. It's safe. I promise you, it's real safe. I'm pretty sure this is part of the stage show here in Jurassic Park.
Are you sure it's safe? It's eaten. Let's sit there.
Safe.
It's
It's safe, darling.
Oh, God.
It's safe.
All
It's real safe.
Freeze. Jacqueline and Taylor switch.
Are you having fun, darling?
Get the refund.
You look like you're having so much fun. I'll get the big National Geographic lens to make sure I capture all the excitement.
Freeze. Taylor, you found your will to live and fight.
Oh! I'm getting a video of this. Yeah, use the Ranger.
Blood spurting over, splattering over Ian's face.
Darling, I got it all. Look at that. Told you it was safe.
Freeze. Cut to now. The wife is like the queen of the dinosaur kingdom.
Welcome. Bow down, dinosaurs! The queen is speaking.
You just gotta stop doing that. I have to practice to the investors.
I love you so much, darling.
Welcome to Cretaceous Park. This doesn't sound good. No refunds.
No refunds. Shh.
But it'll be great. It's full of adventure, and safety is subjective.
Freeze. Now let's cut to the queen directing dinosaurs to eat tourists for her enjoyment.
Velociraptors, Chinese.
Get rid of
that.
the trees.
Let's see.
Okay. Can we just invite all the stand-ups real quick? Please.
One more time for Skits and Giggles, ladies and gentlemen. Ty Jung, this is Skits and Giggles.
Thank you.
Carter and Jonathan Tyler. My name is Sam Yard. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. It was amazing.